is Johnnie Ledge. How are you doing? Today I will be doing United States Air Force Wreath. I am trying to get them all done. I have one for each line of service, and I have one for the Army, Navy, Coast Guard, Marines, and then I have one that honors all of them, all the veterans. So what I did is I used the poly jute navy mesh, which I just love poly jute mesh. It's one of my favorite. Okay. And what I did is I cut it about 20 inches. Okay. So I'm going to lower you down so you don't have to worry about looking at me. How's that? So I cut the poly jute mesh, which I did get from Craft Outlet. And this poly jute mesh is cut about 20 inches, okay? So I guess the ruffle, we're going to do a ruffle on the blue. So what I did, I have a 14-inch frame, which I put my pipe cleaners on. So the only place we're going to be using the white is in the inner two rings, which you have 6 of them. So basically this is mostly navy blue mesh. And what we're going to do is we are going to put it on the inner and outer 2 rungs, okay? So I'm having neck surgery and I'll be out. They say that it's at the very top of it's number 2 and 3. So they said that I'll have a nice sore throat for about a week or 2. So about a week, he said, because of where they have to go through. Because basically they have to kind of move everything around. So, but hopefully it won't be. Hopefully I'll be fine. But these headaches, I gotta go, y'all. I'm so tired of headaches. Notice the sign, y'all. See? It picks up the brown and the wood sign, and it also has almost the same color blue. So what did y'all do this weekend? I hope y'all had a wonderful Saturday. So, my daughter, well, I was going to get a cat, okay? But I'm not ready for a cat, y'all. My husband and I decided we're not getting a baby cat. So responsibility, and with me having my surgery, it would be too much. And I don't know, we have leather sofas in our den, and I was just a little nervous about getting a cat right now. And so we're going to hold off. We decided to hold off, although I did have her overnight. And, it's a responsibility. It's a big, although the cat, they use a litter box and stuff like that. But I don't know. And she was, she was sharpening her claws, and I was playing with her. She was the sweetest little cat. Broke my heart to say, oh, no cat. So now what I'm going to do with the white is I'm going to make sort of a cruffle. I'm going to roll it, and then I'm going to bring it in like so. No, I don't like that. Let's roll it. Roll it. Okay. And this is the woodland ruffle, y'all, where you roll the ends in. I have to fix this. It's not right. There you go. I have to fix this end. This is not working. We'll change it. I may do it a different way. So, no cat for me. I wanted it, but I'm just not ready for it yet. So, my son was in town. He came in to help out with, my husband had his angiogram. They did a little balloon on him, and he's doing fine. And then, so Tuesday is my uh, neck surgery, but Thursday they go in, and where they go in and they stop the heart. They literally stop my husband's heart, and they're going to try, well, they're going to shock it and restart it to try and get it back in rhythm because it is not in rhythm. And that is called AFib. And this is the second time they've done it. The first time it didn't work really. It lasted just for a couple of days. So after that, he'll have to go see this other specialist if it doesn't work, and he'll have to get what is known as ablation. And that's what he'll have done. So, but thank goodness I'll be better and able to take care of him, because that's a major surgery. Well, both of them are really. I mean, we're not spring chickens anymore. Lori Jacobs will be having a YouTube class. You can find the link here on my page. And she is having a class on YouTube coming up. So if you're interested in watching it, you can go through my affiliate link. She is and it'll teach you about Etsy and YouTube and all of that, and the business portion of it. And I think you'll be very pleased. She has a whole group. We have learned so much from Lori. She is a wonderful teacher. She is very accessible and tries to get back to you as quickly as possible, especially in an emergency. We have a lot of members who are really, really nice people. We become like a family. Also, I am with Katie Salvatore, and she is Crazy Maisie, which I'm sure many of you have heard of. And I have been with her almost from the very beginning. And she is so sweet. Good old Crazy Maisie. Crazy Maisie, if y'all don't know, is her dog. Huh, that's right. And Lori's dog, believe it or not, is, everybody knows Lori's dog. Lori's dog is Bella. Bella, I think, is a beagle. But everybody knows Bella and Lori's mama, Mama Sue. In Lori's group, we have designers. She has a designing group as well as a business group. And this designing group consists of Susan Flannery, AC Wreaths and Things, Rachel Gatlin, and she does Cricut and painting. Rachel's Creative Crafts. And we have, oh Lord, Lisa, you're going to kill me. Lisa Martinez, she does, I think, I don't know, silhouette, Cricut. She does, oh y'all, she makes the most gorgeous, you know, the drinking cups. Oh, she makes gorgeous drinking cups, like the 20 ounce and the 30 ounce cups. She is really good. So if ever you need, look up Lisa Martinez and look for, I can't believe I forgot Lisa's business name. I'm just, you know, It's a senior moment. What can I say? But if you really want a beautiful cup, I tell you what, her cups are awesome. And then we have our sweet owl. Owl and Casey are basically workers with Lori. They work for Lori, and they, I'm sorry, they help Lori with their social media and things like that. And uh, they are really nice people. You probably know Cheryl if you've been on Lori's Facebook or YouTube. She is known by Owl. We call her Owl because she's such a night owl. She's a sweetheart. Creative Flowers and Things is Cheryl, and she also has her own group, and she teaches you how to do things with the computer as well. So we have a whole crew, and then we have several other people in the design group that design, and it is really nice. I mean, you really do learn how to do various different designs, not just the same design over and over again. And it's well worth watching. And also, you know, we have Zoom calls and things like that. So if you're interested, check out my link. It's on my affiliate link. So, all right. And now, let's see. This wreath will be posted on Etsy tomorrow, along with, I just finished a wreath for the veterans. It's got all the seals of the United States service people. So it's got Navy, Air Force. So I just did that one. I've got I still have the Army and the Marines to do. Wait, is it Army and Marines? No, I just have the Army left to do. I've done all the rest. I sold the Marines one already, but I'm waiting for the sign to come back in so I can make another one, because it was really came out nice. But I prefer the wooden signs for this type of wreath here, and I like it. There you go. This is going to make it pop, gang. See, we just want a little bit of that white to come through with the, to bring out the white and the sign. And I didn't want too much. And y'all, I tried it with the red, white, and blue deco mesh, and it just didn't look, it looked too 4th of July. And I didn't want just 4th of July. What I wanted was to have it look like, you know, something that they could hang on a wall or something in a den. You know, if you want to give it to your father or your grandfather or someone like that for their birthday, for those that have served or even those that are serving now. And that's what I wanted. And I didn't want it to look as if real sparkly and all of that. Now, I do have the ribbon tails, and the ribbon tails are cut at 13 inches. And what I have here is I went ahead and I combined the yellow with the Air Force ribbon. And it says USA, Brave, Thank You, Love, Air Force, and it's got a jet on it. And It's a 2.5-inch Air Force ribbon with a linen yellow ribbon. And I got both of these. You can get them both at Craft Outlet, Wreath Therapy. They will have them. So you should be able to be very accessible to all these products that are here that are going into this wreath. Now I have sort of a royal blue with the stars on it. And once again, these are cut at 13 inches. It's my favorite length, I think, is 13 inches. And we're going to the top. And usually I twist, make it a good twist three times, because you don't want it to break off, okay? I mean, you know, to come apart. And the same with the ones that I'm not putting anything in, okay? So what are y'all having for dinner? I haven't eaten yet. I told my husband that I'd be in after the live. Now what I'm going to do here, I don't like the ribbons to droop, so I am going to attach this to the frame up above to keep it from drooping on the cross frame right here. Sometimes they want to droop. So what I do is I bring them in underneath like so to keep it from drooping and come across like so. And let me twist it. Yeah. Alrighty, just like that. Okay. And now, when you have a print such as this, where it has wordage, what you want to do is, as you're placing everything into your wreath, you want to ensure that the direction of all the same wreaths are the same. And all we're going to do here is we're taking this ribbon, we're going up the center, we're pinching it, we're making like a little bird right here, just like so, and we're placing it into the pipe cleaner that is on the wreath, and I'm twisting it 3 times. 1, 2, 3. And what I'm doing is I'm alternating the colors. For instance, I have the yellow with the Air Force ribbon, okay? And then I have the like a royal blue with the stars ribbon, okay? And all we're doing is alternating it. So since this is royal blue with the stars, I know that up here the Air Force ribbon goes above it. So that's all we're doing, is we're ensuring that you can see both ribbons by alternating them, okay? I'm bringing out just a pop of yellow to match the pop of yellow that's in the sign with the ribbon. Okay, I need the stars ribbon up the inside ring. So I will let y'all know what's going on. Hopefully my daughter will pop on, or she'll leave a message and let you know how I'm doing. I have a little disease, y'all, that not many of you may know. I have what is known as Addison's disease. So they told me that they were going to keep me for a couple of days longer, due to the fact that what happens is, normally, y'all, when you have surgery, or if you've been in an accident or had some type of trauma, your body automatically produces adrenaline. And this adrenaline helps you cope. It affects your heart and everything else when you get, so my problem is my body does not produce it. And so therefore I have to take cortisone every day of my life. And when you have like a traumatic injury or you have surgery, they have to increase the dosage greatly in order to help fight off what has happened. Uh, I went and we had no idea I had it about 3 years ago. And I got so sick. My blood pressure was so bad. I was passing out. The pain in my stomach was, oh, y'all, it was horrible. When I tell you it was so bad. Um, Believe it or not, I had gotten down to 108 pounds. I couldn't eat. I was anemic. Um, I was really sick, y'all. I was in the hospital for over 2 weeks. And finally, they figured out what was wrong. But I tell you what, I could barely tell you what happened the first week. So, that's what's happening, gang. Okay, that. Let's get this together. How many of y'all here has a spouse or yourself have served in the service? I know my husband has. Actually, my husband was in two services. For 2 years, he went into the Navy, y'all, for 2 years. And then at the end of his 2 years, they told him, you are now going to be with the 3rd Marine Division. He was a corpsman. And the corpsman supplied, wrong one, the corpsman supplied the medical care to the U.S. Marine Corps. So he basically, y'all, had 2 uniforms. He could either wear his Navy uniform or he could wear his Marine uniform. The only bad thing about that, he had to go to a special boot camp. After already been to boot camp once, he had to go again to the Marine one. So it was pretty rough on him. That's bad. And he didn't do that. They did that. I didn't realize that they. I guess at the time we didn't realize that they could do that, but I guess they can. So actually, a lot of people don't like to hear this, but it's the truth. If you look at the paychecks of the United States Marine Corps, it says Department of, I don't know, yeah, Department of Navy. Yep. At least it used to. And if y'all aren't familiar with me or know me that well, you probably say, where is she from? I am north of New Orleans, okay? It's about, as the crow flies, I don't know, but it takes us, with traffic now, it takes us about anywhere from 45 minutes to an hour to get there. About 45 minutes over the longest bridge in the world, the Causeway. Lake Pontchartrain Causeway. And y'all, when you're in the middle of that bridge, guess what? You cannot see land from either side. That's right. It's a 24-mile bridge completely off of water. There's not any land in between where this bridge is. It is over solid water. I remember when they built it. I remember when we had to go around the lake to get to where we were going. They didn't have the causeway then, so they built the bridge to connect it instead of having to go the old way, 190. And it was something. All right, where is, okay, this goes here. All right, I always have one that screws you up. Here we go. And I got to find the royal blue. There's a royal blue I must have knocked on the floor somewhere. What I do, I'll have it missing here. This one goes here. Okie doke. Now, when I go to put the sign on, y'all, got the sign. And what I did, the sign comes with this one hole. All I did was put a little, drilled with a little hole on this side so I could attach it to the frame. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to find where the cross frame is on this. And this, I need to find the royal blue one. Let me just stick this here. I'm missing a ribbon. It's probably on the floor somewhere, but that's all right. We'll get it later. Okay. So let's go ahead and attach the sign, and we're going to attach it with the crossbar, and that crossbar is right here, here, and here. Okie dokie. Alrighty. Here we go. We're going to go in, go through the mesh, and you want to go through one of the railings and grab that crossbar on one side. Okay? All right, then you're going to go over on the other side of that crossbar. Okay, I'm going to flip you over so you can see. Am I on the crossbar? No. Okay. Ah, I'm stuck. All right. Now I am. Okey doke. There you go. Let's flip it over. You see the crossbar here? I'm on the crossbar, and I am going to twist right here and make sure it stays on the crossbar. Okay, let's cut that off. I'm not going to cut it yet until I see if it's too tight or too loose. Do the same. I want to go with the crossbar here. Alrighty. Let's bring this up. And go on the other side of the crossbar. I got to go through this mesh. Okay. And if you can't get through the mesh, I will show you what I got through it. There are some knitting needles that you can use, and these needles you can get through Dawn Sanchez, and that is Wreaths by Dawn, and she sells them. And they're like this. Let me show you. A lot of people use them. I use them. They're right here. And they're just these little plastic knitting needles. And they work really well for getting it through the mesh if you have a problem. Okie doke. Now, when you're going to have mesh that frays, you're not going to get around it, y'all. There's no ands or buts about it. So don't get your liver in a quiver. So when you're ready to display and that and get your sign your wreath together, you can go in and trim up some of these frayed ends, like right here. I can't stand frayed ends, y'all. I'm a little OCD, okay? What you can do is you go in, I'll take the frayed end just like this and kind of cut it a little bit, just like so. And then I'll go back and I'll clean it up right here, like so, okay? I find that this white mesh, y'all, it is really sticky. It wants to stick to everything. Okay, I need the stars and stripes. Okay, I have this. Now, I do have a bow that I'm putting here. Okay. I know I put it in the center. That's where I wanted it. And I am going to put the bow that I have made on the bottom. There you go. Let's go ahead and fix this. I'm going to really see this one much because it's going to be underneath the bow. But I like to ensure that everything's nice and neat. It's just me. Okay, like so. Okay, this is the bow I have right here. I went ahead and made it because I just wanted to do the short line. I'm about 4 wreaths behind, y'all. So I was supposed to have surgery this Tuesday, but due to the fact, let me text her real quick. Due to the fact, I had an infection and they couldn't do the surgery, so they postponed it till this Tuesday. So it's been a little, I'm going to use this. I'm not going to fight with the mesh, y'all. All right, Dawn, I'm using, if you're on here, I'm using this. All righty, here we go. Okay, it goes right through, just like so. Okie doke. See? Got one end. Turn it around and let me get the other end. Okay. Put it through like so. Put it through the mesh. And make sure I'm on the crossbar, which I am. Okay, now I want to make sure that my bow is centered and these tails are right before I tie it off. Okie doke. There you go. I got it. We're going to put that bow on here. You know what? I think this bow needs to come down a little bit. Yeah, it does. Let me move it down one more. I want to make sure it's nice and tied off. Okay. I know I need to put another thing in here. I just smush my bow. Okay. Clean up the back. You want to make sure you have no wires that will scratch your customer's door that are poking out. You want to ensure that they all go to the inside of the wreath, like so. All right, I kind of feel in there to see. And let's do the wreath. Okay. And you're going to fluff. You're going to bring your hands underneath these ribbons, and you are going to fluff these ribbons. You just got to kind of take where the wire is and bring your hands through like so. You want to get those tails nice and fluffy, what I call fluffy. Now I am missing one. I've got to get the blue, royal blue. I don't know what happened to one of my ribbon ties. But basically I'm going to raise you up and see what it is. Okay. All right, let's see what we've got here. Blue pipe cleaner. Let me show you what I do to hang it. Okay, let's go ahead and, oops. You want to make this go this way because I want it to have the ribbon. You don't want it upside down. There you go. All right, I got to work with this one. It's driving me nuts, but I have to put this on. All right, let me show you how I make my hanging. Okay, I take this, can you see? And I tie it off like this, just like this. Then I take the back of the wreath, where the crossbar is. I come through like so with the good side, and then I come around like this, and I go through that, and then I have a hanger right here, and therefore you can hang your wreath, just like so. And there is the wreath, and let me show it to you. Really came out nice. There you go. Let me move my chair. How is that? There you go. You've got the United States Air Force in honor of all the men who have served and women who have served and who are serving. I want to thank all of you for joining me this evening. I thank all of you for joining me, and I hope you have a blessed weekend. Take care, and God bless. Bye-bye.